Welcome to our channel, your ultimate destination for everything WWE. Today we're diving into a deeply emotional topic, the tragic S of legendary wrestlers who left us far too soon. From shocking accidents to heartbreaking health issues, these stories remind us of the sacrifices these superstars made. And that's not all. We've got some very upsetting news about Braun Strowman. Make sure to stay till the end for all the details, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more WWE updates. Chris Youngblood, born Christopher Youngblood on June 5, 1961, is a retired professional wrestler remembered for his exciting style and significant contributions during the 1980s and early 1990s. Emerging in the mid-1980s, Youngblood quickly made a name for himself in promotions like World Class Championship Wrestling, WCW, and the National Wrestling Alliance, NWA. Known for blending technical wrestling with high-flying acrobatics, he stood out as a dynamic and entertaining performer. One of the highlights of Youngblood's career was his partnership with his brother, Mark Youngblood. Together, they formed a popular tag team celebrated for their chemistry, speed, and athleticism. Their teamwork captivated fans and earned them several championship opportunities, helping to elevate their status within the wrestling world. The Youngblood brothers' matches were marked by fast-paced action and strong storytelling, showcasing their skills and dedication to entertaining the crowd. Throughout his wrestling career, Chris Youngblood engaged in notable feuds with some of the top talents of his era, proving himself a reliable and charismatic competitor. His in-ring persona combined technical prowess with an energetic, fan-friendly approach, making him a memorable presence in any promotion. Even after his peak years, he continued to wrestle in independent circuits, demonstrating his passion for the sport and commitment to performing at a high level. While not as widely recognized as some of his contemporaries, Chris Youngblood's impact on professional wrestling is undeniable. After retiring from active competition, he stayed involved in the industry by mentoring younger wrestlers and contributing behind the scenes. Through his dedication to the craft and his role in developing future talent, Chris Youngblood has left a lasting legacy that continues to influence the wrestling community today. Billy Graham, born Eldridge Wayne Coleman on June 7, 1943 in Phoenix, Arizona, was a groundbreaking professional wrestler and bodybuilder who profoundly shaped the wrestling world. Before stepping into the ring, Graham built an impressive bodybuilding career, even training alongside Arnold Schwarzenegger. His powerful physique and striking appearance made him a natural for wrestling, leading to his debut in 1969. Taking the ring name Superstar, Billy Graham, a tribute to the famous evangelist, he quickly became known for his flamboyant style, colorful tie-dye outfits, bleached blonde hair, and charismatic promos filled with rhymes and swagger. At a time when most wrestlers kept a more traditional look, Graham's bold persona stood out and revolutionized how wrestlers presented themselves on and off screen. In 1977, Graham reached the peak of his career by defeating Bruno Sammartino to capture the WWF Heavyweight Championship. This win was historic, as Sammartino was a wrestling legend and Graham became one of the first heels to hold the title for nearly 10 months. His successful defenses helped cement his status as a top star. Beyond his championship reign, Graham's impact is seen in the generations of wrestlers he inspired. Icons like Hulk Hogan, Jesse the Body Ventura, and Ric Flair borrowed heavily from his flashy look, promo style, and larger-than-life presence. Despite career setbacks caused by injuries and steroid use, issues he openly discussed, Graham remained influential. He was inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame in 2004, honoring his lasting contributions to wrestling's character and promotional evolution. Billy Graham leaving behind a legacy as one of professional wrestling's most important pioneers. Winona Littleheart, born on September 5, 1955, was a trailblazing Native American professional wrestler who left a lasting mark on the wrestling world during the 1970s and 1980s. As a proud member of the Choctaw Nation, she broke barriers in a sport that was still evolving for women and often dominated by men. At a time when women's wrestling was fighting for recognition, Winona stood out not only for her skill and toughness, but also for the cultural pride she carried into the ring. Winona trained intensively to hone her craft, developing a dynamic in-ring persona that blended powerful athleticism with captivating charisma. Known for her signature moves and relentless fighting style, she earned respect and admiration from fans and peers alike. Throughout her career, she competed across numerous wrestling promotions, consistently proving her resilience and talent against tough competition. Her journey wasn't without challenges. As a woman of color in a male-centric industry, Winona faced hurdles both inside and outside the ring. Yet her determination and passion for wrestling helped her overcome these obstacles and paved the way for future generations of female wrestlers, especially Indigenous athletes seeking representation in sports and entertainment. Beyond her athletic achievements, Winona used her platform to advocate for indigenous rights and greater visibility for Native American women. She was outspoken about social issues and worked to shine a spotlight on her community, making her impact felt far beyond wrestling arenas. Winona Littleheart, but her legacy lives on. She is remembered not only as a fierce competitor, but also as a pioneering figure who helped shape the future of women's wrestling and championed equality and representation for indigenous people in the sport. Her story continues to inspire many in and outside the wrestling world. Hana Kimura was a talented Japanese professional wrestler and reality TV personality born on September 3, 1997. Her promising career and life were tragically cut short when Hana quickly rose to prominence in the world of professional wrestling, particularly in the Japanese women's wrestling promotion Stardom. Known for her athleticism, energy, and unique flair, she captured the attention of wrestling fans with her dynamic in-ring performances and strong presence. Her style blended technical skill with charisma, making her a standout competitor and a rising star in the sport. Beyond wrestling, Hana gained international recognition through her appearance on the popular Japanese reality TV show Terrace House. The show showcased her personality and everyday life, allowing viewers worldwide to connect with her beyond the ring. Her time on Terrace House brought her a broader fan base and highlighted her vibrant character. Tragically, Hana's life ended far too soon. She died by suicide after suffering from severe online bullying and harassment. The cyberbullying she endured took a heavy toll on her mental health, shedding light on the devastating impact of online hate and the urgent need for greater awareness and support for mental health issues. Hana Kimura's sparked widespread grief across the wrestling community and among fans globally. Many remember her not only for her wrestling talent and charm, but also for her kindness and the potential she showed. Her legacy continues through her memorable performances and the important conversations her passing ignited about the dangers of cyberbullying and the importance of mental health care. Hana remains an inspiring figure whose story urges compassion and action against online harassment. Antonio Inoki, born on February 20, 1943 in Yokohama, Japan, was a towering figure in the worlds of professional wrestling and mixed martial arts. His career spanned over 5 decades, during which he left an indelible mark on combat sports and Japanese culture before passing away at the age of 79. Inoki made his professional wrestling debut in 1960 and rapidly rose to fame in Japan. In 1972, he founded New Japan Pro Wrestling, NJPW, which became one of the most influential wrestling promotions in the world. Known for his innovative in-ring style and technical prowess, Inoki blurred the lines between scripted wrestling and legitimate fighting, captivating fans with his intense matches and charismatic presence. A defining moment of his career was his legendary bout against Muhammad Ali in 1976. This match is often cited as one of the earliest high-profile encounters that combined elements of wrestling and boxing, and it played a key role in the development of mixed martial arts. The fight attracted global attention, highlighting Inoki's determination and bridging combat sports audiences. Outside the ring, Inoki also served as a member of the Japanese House of Counselors, showcasing his commitment to public service. Throughout his life, he was a passionate advocate for professional wrestling, working tirelessly to promote the sport internationally and mentor emerging talent. Antonio Inoki's influence extends far beyond his in-ring achievements. His pioneering spirit helped shape the evolution of both wrestling and MMA, making him a revered figure worldwide. His legacy lives on in the promotions he helped build, the fighters he inspired, and the global growth of combat sports. Ray Washington Traylor Jr., better known as Big Boss Man, was a legendary professional wrestler born on May 2, 1963. He rose to prominence in the World Wrestling Federation, WWF, now WWE, during the late 1880s and early 1990s. Traylor's wrestling career began in the mid-1980s, where he initially gained recognition as part of the Midnight Express. However, it was his transformation into the Big Boss Man character that truly made him a standout figure. The Big Boss Man persona was that of a tough, no-nonsense law enforcement officer, portrayed as a former prison guard who policed the wrestling ring with authority and intensity. This character became iconic, embodying the archetype of a hard-working, relentless enforcer. Throughout his WWF career, Big Boss Man captured several championships, including the WWF Hardcore Championship and multiple tag team titles. He was involved in memorable feuds with notable wrestlers like The Big Show and The Mountie. His rivalry with The Mountie led to a famous jailhouse match, which further enhanced his tough guy image and entertained fans worldwide. Beyond WWF, Traylor also competed in World Championship Wrestling, where he adopted a similar persona known simply as The Boss. Though his WCW tenure was shorter, it kept the essence of the law enforcement character alive. Tragically, Ray Traylor due to a heart attack has shocked the wrestling community, which mourned the loss of a beloved performer and respected athlete. His legacy lives on through his unforgettable matches and the character he brought to life, an enduring symbol of toughness and dedication. Big Boss Man remains a cherished figure in wrestling history, inspiring generations of wrestlers and fans alike. Terry Funk, born Terrence Funk on June 30th, 1944, in Hammond, Indiana, was a legendary professional wrestler whose career spanned more than 5 decades. Known as one of wrestling's most influential and versatile figures, Funk played a key role in shaping the hardcore wrestling style and left a lasting legacy that continues to inspire fans and wrestlers alike. Coming from a wrestling family, Terry followed the footsteps of his father, Dory Funk Sr., a respected wrestler and promoter, and his brother, Dory Funk Jr., a wrestling star in his own right. Terry debuted in 1965 in his father's promotion, quickly earning a reputation for his toughness, technical skill, and adaptability. His crowning achievement came in 1975 when he captured the prestigious NWA World Heavyweight Championship by defeating Jack Briscoe, showcasing his ability to thrive in a variety of match types, from technical bouts to intense brawls. Throughout the 1980s and 1990s, Funk became a pioneer of hardcore wrestling, gaining worldwide fame through brutal, weapon-filled matches and daring stunts. His work in promotions like All Japan Pro Wrestling, ECW, WCW, and WWF helped popularize this extreme style. His fierce rivalry with Ric Flair and his contributions to the rise of ECW stand out as defining moments in wrestling history. Outside the ring, Funk's charismatic cowboy persona won the hearts of fans and brought him roles in Hollywood films such as Roadhouse and Over the Top. Honored with numerous Hall of Fame inductions, including WWE's in 2009, Funk's influence on the sport is undeniable. Terry Funk closing the chapter on an era. His innovation, resilience, and passion for wrestling make him a true icon whose legacy will live on forever. Adam Joseph Scherer, better known to wrestling fans around the world as Braun Strowman, stands as one of the most physically commanding figures in recent professional wrestling history, towering at an imposing 2.03 meters, 6 feet 8 inches, and weighing roughly 175 kilograms, 385 pounds. Strowman has carved out a legacy as a nearly unstoppable force inside the squared circle. His combination of size, strength, and agility has made him a fan favorite and a formidable presence on WWE programming. But beneath the image of an indestructible behemoth lies a story of human struggle, resilience, and determination. Like all elite athletes, Strowman's career has been punctuated by bouts of illness, debilitating injuries, grueling surgeries, and extensive rehabilitation. Each obstacle has tested not just his physical limits, but also his mental toughness. This article explores the full scope of Braun Strowman's health challenges throughout his WWE tenure, how he overcame them, and the lasting impact they have had on his career and legacy. At the beginning of the journey, establishing a physically dominant persona. Before delving into the health hurdles, it's important to appreciate the physicality that defines Braun Strowman. His early days in WWE showcased a man with not just raw power but surprising athleticism. Unlike many giants who rely purely on size, Strowman's mobility and intensity elevated him to the top tier of competitors. Known as the monster among men, Strowman quickly became a fan favorite due to his fearless style and impressive strength feats, such as flipping the legendary Big Show over his shoulder. This established a persona of invincibility. But as with any physically demanding profession, the toll on the body accumulates over time, and Strowman was no exception. Battling a severe flu and alarming weight loss, one of the most significant and publicized health challenges Braun Strowman faced came in the form of a severe viral illness. In 2019, Strowman revealed he had been struck by an aggressive strain of the flu that led to drastic and rapid weight loss. For a man who usually maintained a massive muscular frame, this sudden drop in weight, nearly 15 pounds in just a matter of days, was a concerning development. The flu's impact extended beyond just the weight change. Strowman experienced extreme fatigue, dehydration, fever, and debilitating body aches. These symptoms made it nearly impossible to train or perform at his usual level. For a professional wrestler whose career depends on peak physical conditioning, this was a significant setback. Despite these difficulties, Strowman's dedication to his craft remained steadfast. He prioritized proper hydration, sought immediate medical attention, and strictly adhered to a nutrition regimen tailored to rebuild his strength and muscle mass. His commitment to recovery was a testament to his resilience and professionalism. Over time, with the right medical support, and a disciplined approach to rehabilitation, Strowman regained his lost weight and stamina, returning to the ring with renewed vigor. This episode served as a reminder that even the most imposing athletes are vulnerable to illnesses that can swiftly disrupt their careers. Yet it also demonstrated how proper care and a strong mindset can overcome such challenges. The groin injury when the body breaks down. As the years progressed, Braun Strowman's WWE journey was intermittently interrupted by injuries, each threatening to derail his momentum. One particularly painful setback was a torn groin injury. This injury was sustained during an especially physical match, where the strain of high-impact moves and the grueling pace of WWE's schedule pushed Strowman's body beyond its limits. A torn groin is a serious injury for any athlete, but especially for a wrestler whose mobility and explosive movements are crucial in the ring. The pain from such an injury is intense, and it directly affects an athlete's ability to run, jump, and maneuver effectively. After thorough medical evaluations, Strowman was advised to step away from active competition to allow proper healing. This decision was tough for a competitor of his caliber, who thrives on action and the adrenaline of performing live. However, Strowman showed remarkable patience and discipline, understanding the importance of full recovery over rushing back prematurely. His rehabilitation process included targeted physical therapy exercises designed to restore strength and flexibility to the groin muscles. This period also involved cautious monitoring to prevent re-injury. Through his dedication to recovery protocols and mental focus, Strowman eventually made a triumphant return to WWE programming, showing that setbacks can be temporary if managed correctly. This injury highlighted not only the physical demands placed on wrestlers, but also the importance of listening to one's body and taking necessary time off to heal fully. The major hurdle, neck injury and surgery. Among the health challenges Braun Strowman has faced, none were more serious or worrisome than the neck injury he sustained in early 2023. Neck injuries are notoriously dangerous for professional wrestlers due to their potential to affect mobility, cause chronic pain, or even end careers prematurely. Strowman began experiencing persistent neck pain that hampered his ability to perform high-impact moves safely. After consultations with specialists and advanced medical imaging, it was determined that surgery was the best course of action to correct the problem. The decision to undergo neck surgery is never taken lightly. It involves significant risks and a long recovery timeline. For Strowman, this meant stepping away from the ring for an extended period while focusing entirely on healing. The surgery aimed to stabilize his cervical spine and alleviate the pain caused by the injury. Following the procedure, Strowman embarked on a rigorous and carefully supervised rehabilitation program. This included extensive physical therapy to restore neck strength, improve flexibility, and prevent further injury. Throughout this challenging phase, Strowman remained transparent with his fans, regularly providing updates on his progress. His openness helped dispel misinformation and demonstrated his commitment to returning stronger than before. The road to recovery was arduous, but Strowman's mental toughness and discipline were evident. He adhered strictly to his rehab protocols, balanced patience with motivation, and maintained a positive outlook, understanding that rushing back too soon could be detrimental. His successful surgery and ongoing rehab efforts underscore the serious physical toll professional wrestling can take on athletes and the resilience required to overcome such obstacles. Debunking the rumors, separating fact from fiction about his health. Due to Braun Strowman's high-profile status, rumors and speculation about his health have frequently circulated within wrestling communities and the media. Unfortunately, such misinformation can create confusion among fans and sometimes overshadow the real challenges the athlete faces. One of the most persistent rumors was that Strowman's neck injury was so severe it had ended his wrestling career. This speculation was widespread, causing unnecessary concern among fans. However, Strowman himself addressed these claims directly, reassuring everyone that although the injury was serious, it was not career-ending. His surgery and subsequent rehab have proven the rumors wrong, as he remains committed to a WWE return. Another rumor falsely suggested that Strowman had suffered a life-threatening illness, forcing a prolonged hiatus. While he has experienced serious health issues, including the aforementioned severe flu, none of these were life-threatening. Strowman's transparency and frequent updates helped debunk these claims. Additionally, speculation about his dramatic weight loss led some to believe he was battling an undisclosed chronic condition. Strowman clarified that fluctuations in his physique were related to intense training, strict diet modifications, and temporary illnesses like the flu. His commitment to fitness and nutrition has always been well documented. By addressing and debunking these rumors head-on, Strowman has maintained a strong connection with his fan base and prevented misinformation from affecting his professional reputation. Ati, the mental toll of injuries, resilience beyond the physical. Physical injuries are only one part of the struggle for professional wrestlers. The psychological and emotional impact of being sidelined due to health issues is equally significant but often overlooked. For Braun Strowman, time away from the ring has been mentally challenging. As an athlete who thrives on physicality, competition, and performance, extended absences can be frustrating and isolating. Strowman has openly discussed how these challenges affected his mindset. The inability to compete and contribute to WWE programming caused moments of doubt and emotional strain. Yet he consistently chose to focus on the positives, using the downtime to improve his mental resilience, concentrate on recovery, and strengthen his relationship with fans through social media and other outreach. He has also been vocal about the importance of mental health in professional wrestling. Strowman encourages fellow wrestlers to prioritize their psychological well-being and seek support when needed. His openness helps break the stigma surrounding mental health issues in sports, making him a role model beyond just physical toughness. The road to recovery and what lies ahead. Braun Strowman's journey through illness, injury, and recovery epitomizes the perseverance required to succeed in professional wrestling. He has proven time and again that setbacks, no matter how severe, do not define his career. Currently, Strowman is fully dedicated to his rehabilitation and training, focusing on regaining his full physical capabilities. While no official return date has been announced, his progress has been steady and encouraging. Fans eagerly await the day he steps back into the ring, knowing that when he returns, he will bring the same power, intensity, and passion that made him a standout star. His story is one of inspiration for aspiring wrestlers and sports fans alike, showing that with determination, discipline, and a positive mindset, it is possible to overcome adversity and continue pursuing one's dreams. Conclusion: the legacy of a warrior. Braun Strowman's career has been defined not only by his remarkable physical abilities, but also by his resilience in the face of health challenges. From battling a severe flu that caused dramatic weight loss, enduring a painful torn groin injury, to undergoing major neck surgery, he has faced numerous hurdles that would have sidelined many athletes indefinitely. Yet Strowman's mental toughness and dedication have allowed him to bounce back each time, often stronger and more focused than before. By openly addressing rumors, staying transparent about his condition, and advocating for mental health awareness, he has built a reputation as a warrior, both inside and outside the ring. His journey is a powerful reminder that even the strongest among us are vulnerable to setbacks, but with courage and perseverance, we can overcome any obstacle.